My name is Siddhant. I'm from India and I have done my undergrad in audio production. I come from a beautiful small city called Lucknow, and it's about 500 kilometers east of the capital city of India, New Delhi. Growing up in India, I mean, it's ridiculous how much music is in India. There's a whole lot of folk music from every state. There's a bunch of traditional classical music. There's a lot of Bollywood music. There's a bunch of composers who's doing great job, and one of them is Mr. A.R. Rahman, who won an Oscar for Slumdog Millionaire, and he's been a great driving force behind my dream as a composer. I believe I started writing music when I was 15. I started with playing guitar, and then I gotten into covering bands with my own rock band, and we used to play in school events and even in the city. And then I kind of took a different path and started writing songs on my own. And then uh, after I graduated from high school, that was one thing I was certain in my mind, that I wanted to do sound and music, and I ended up doing a diploma in audio engineering, and I made it a crucial decision of coming down to the United States, and especially to the Academy of Art, because I made it clear in my mind that I want to continue doing it. And I ended up doing audio production for my undergraduate studies, because I knew professionals in San Francisco, and I had friends come over to the Academy of Arts, and they recommended that it's a good university and they have a really interesting program for music majors. And that was something it was my dream to actually study music theory and be writing for films. Much like anyone else, I've failed a bunch of times, but I've only tried to learn from them. I remember this one time, it was my final project for my diploma. We were supposed to design a studio, and I ended up designing the recording studio in 3D modeling software, and I presented that. I was really excited. I had been working on that for 3 months, and I ended up failing it because of some minor issues with it. And through that, even today, whenever I have a big project coming up, it's because of that failure that I always remember that, you know what, even if you've done a crazy job, there might be something. So in the last couple of years, I have been fortunate enough to accomplish a bunch of things that I actually literally dreamt of doing. To be honest, coming to the United States was one of them. I am an RA today, and it was once when I got here that used to be my dream, that I want to be an RA one day. And the mere fact that I'm able to write music this fast and in such quantity in itself used to be a dream when I was an undergrad. I used to wish that I could write good music, and a lot of good music, and I've been able to do that through the program here, and it's great. My approach is usually it's not a set approach all the time. I approach every project differently, if I could say that. It depends a lot on how. I definitely do have a vague idea of how, like, the kind of instruments they're gonna be. It's all decided in the planning stage of my writing process. I decide my instrumentation, I decide my style of music, I decide how big is it going to be. Is it going to be small? Is it going to be more intimate? These are the kind of things that I can think of, and musically, the most I can think of is probably the melody, and that's about it. A lot of it happens while you're working on it, and that's the beauty of it.